Welcome back to One Punch Man Special number 1. This one I'm reviewing the 93rd chapter of the One Punch Man manga. Let's go! That's what the title was called. This is chapter 93. First we have on the cover, we have the Terrible Twister. Yep, the sexy lady who looks like a young little girl. Yep. Mostly the first half of this chapter is just, well, the S-Class heroes at the headquarters at the government agency headquarters talking, having the briefing about a monster. This lasts for a pretty good period of time. Heck, even Angel's here. He must have been released at some point. Yeah, and I should point out though, this guy is apparently gay. Yep, he's gay because apparently he loves saving handsome men. Yeah, so he's gay. We see various different heroes. Terrible Twister is just sitting in a chair looking sexy as always. Yeah, we see just mostly lots and lots of talking, back and forth, arguing, and see this dick of a person just be in charge. And we see, well, another character who looks like she just turned into a hand-drawn picture. Yeah, it's Terrible Twister. Basically, this happens to her. I don't know why, it's just that she decided to do that. Kid Emperor, Child Emperor, most of these characters do pretty much mostly nothing but talk. And then finally, King shows up. Apparently, he didn't have time to get changed because he was brought straight from home because he got home from something. Yeah, they imply that he was battling monsters in Z City. Yeah, that's simply what he was doing. And then we see like another room with a couple other people who are part of the Hero Association. We see various other A-class heroes just going on a mission. Even a B-class hero. Yep. Excuse me. We see Bang just talking. And we see King just sneaking right out. Of course, he gets spooked up by Bang. Bang sneaks on like, wait, what are you up to? What are you doing here? Same question. There wasn't hurt to A-class heroes. I was brought along the way. He's like, you haven't heard anything about it? Yeah. Maybe because no idea why. And of course, and see King leaving the building. We see the S-class heroes going on something. I don't see what it is. And then we see Buzzard. Great to see this woman. Probably by far one of my favorite characters from the whole series. Her in her very, very tight dress. Yeah, it seems like, yeah, this is very interesting. The first shot you see of her, it's kind of almost a close-up of her chest. Yep. And she's walking to Saitama's apartment. That's basically where she's going. Yeah, she has a fascination with him. Some reason. And we see Gyros with an updated look. Yeah, he actually did show up in the previous chapter, but yeah. And then we see him look like he just switched to a different mode, look like a demon form he went to. And then he just happened to be walking by, runs into Buzzard. And they walk up to Saitama's apartment, and he says, you have no reason to be here, and of course, he has a reason because he lives there and he pays money. And they're probably wondering, like, he's like, oh, well, my parents, I'm here, Saitama. Let's have a battle this time. It's like, okay, where did he go? And then Bang and one of his associates shows up. And of course Buzzard kept switching to form the new Fabrica group. That's basically her name. That's her actual name. And everybody just ignores her. I don't know why. I'm like, guys, you're ignoring a beautiful woman like her. Yep. It's like, and guys like, I'll wait for Sensei. We'll catch up later. Sounds pretty fun. Let's go. So follow me. New Fabrica. It's like King's like, okay. And can we see King look like a close-up of him? And then we see Saitama just walking through a subway tunnel. Actually, it looked like it was not a subway tunnel. It's more like a sewage tunnel. And that's how the chapter ends. So I gotta say, this is a pretty decent chapter for what it is. I like seeing Buzzard when she pops up in the manga. I mean, she did pop. I think if I remember, Saitama fell. He went to a manhole and just went off someplace. Apparently, no one knows where the heck he is. At least the guy can do is lead people to know. Yeah. I wouldn't be surprised though if Buzzard, or Hellish Buzzard as he's commonly called, I wouldn't be surprised if at one point after she stops having a proper battle with Saitama, that she just basically takes him on a date. Yeah, that's one thing I like to see. But yeah, talk about a very almost nothing chapter. It just seems like nothing really interesting happens until King shows up, and then he's there for a little while. We see Bang, and of course see Buzzard, generals. Yeah, with the exception of these few characters, it just seems like almost just nothing happens, but just a big debriefing about a monster they apparently think is roaming through the city. Yeah, but I don't know if the artist did this on purpose, where they have it where both Terrible Twister and Hellish Buzzard, they draw their dresses really skin tight. Oh yeah, and those of you wondering about where Buzzard's group is, yeah, apparently her group basically just mysteriously turned on her, and she had to basically fight her own group. This happened roughly after like chapter 55. Yeah, she and her sister had a team up because her own group turned on her, and she just wants more in their group. Lady, okay. My personal suggestion: just make a team up with make a team with Saitama and generals, and you don't have to be the leader. I mean, it's just her ego, but in a way, this character kind of reminds me a little bit of Bubba Hancock in a way, and of course, Saitama reminds me of Luffy. Yeah, the two characters I like from One Piece. Yeah, in some way, yes. Well, there's some similarities. I mean, one thing, Saitama is not very, even though he doesn't have a good personality, and he doesn't have confidence in certain concepts like love or whatever. And of course, Buzzard, I don't think she has in common with, well, she only has a few things in common with Bubba Hancock. One, she's taller than the main character. Two, same hair color, both raven hair color. Three, very heavily implied. Now, in the case of Hancock, it's definitely says she has feelings for Luffy. In the case of Buzzard, it's very heavily implied. Aside from the fact she wants to have a proper fight with him. Yeah. So all in all, a pretty decent chapter, but I have to wait until next month until I get the next chapter, because this has been a very inconsistent manga. I have no idea the way, like, I don't know what point the series was weekly and what point switched to monthly. I have no idea. If someone can tell me, go ahead, tell me in the comments below exactly what point. Now, I'm sure the series did start, from what I can tell, the series did probably start as monthly, weekly at some point, and at some other point they switched to monthly. I don't know when, probably happened at Chat 50, but who the heck knows. If anyone wants to tell me, go ahead in the comments below. Alright, so that's it for this particular special. There's only about 2 more specials I want to do today, and that's for Tokyo Re and Attack on Titan. Those 2 I'm planning. I'm probably going to do those today or tomorrow. It depends on my mood, but expect probably to see those today. Okay? But until I see you on next review, bye.